So this is something I know that you need. This is something that I know that you need. This is something I know that you need. So, sit in your seat. Sit in your seat. As you see, I'm sitting down, so I'm going to try to do this a bit different. Because this is something that I know that you need. We've been talking about victorious B.I.G. Right? I told you the first week that you had to believe. So the second week, what did I say? That you had to, I don't even know what I said. It's not what I have. Intensify. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. This is a listening church. Intensify your worship. Yeah. And it ignite God's word. B.I.G. So I gotta give you what the G means, because I want you to, if we're believing God for 2020, I have to give you the roadmap to how to get there. I cannot leave you stranded. I cannot leave you hanging trying to figure out how do I get. It's one thing to say I want a big year, but you have to know how to get from here to there. So I know that you need it. I'm gonna try to expedite this because I only got a little time, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. Amen. Genesis 26 and 12. Stay seated. Y'all stay seated today. Amen. Amen. I'm going to try to teach and not preach too much. But if the Holy Ghost has his way, we're going to go with the Holy Ghost. The text says, verse 12, and Isaac sowed in the land, and Isaac sowed in that land, and reaped in the same year 100-fold.
Come on, God.
Oh my God, check your post.
Hallelujah.
Text says, and Isaac sowed in that year, in that land, and reaped in the same year 100-fold. The Bible says the Lord blessed him, and the man became rich and gained more and more until he became very wealthy. Verse 16 says, finally, and Abimelech told Isaac, leave, you become far too big for us. He said, leave because you become too big for us. Let me give you my subject real quick and we're going to jump into it. Look at somebody real quick and tell them, the shift is in your seed. The shift. I think somebody needs to catch that. The shift is in your seed. The shift. Kadarian, the shift is in the seed. The shift is in the seed. Let's do some work. So it's been said that life is like an echo. What you send out ultimately comes back. What you sow is what you reap. What you give is what you get. What you see in others will essentially exist in you. In other words, this suggests that our capacity to achieve is predicated by our willingness to sow seeds. You catch that? Our capacity to achieve is predicated by our willingness to sow seeds. Even Jesus said that if we just had the faith the size of a mustard seed, he says nothing will be impossible for us. In other words, he wants us to know that the shift is in the seed. And so the good news is that all of us here have something that we can see. All of us have something we can see, whether it's physical or a literal seed, or maybe if the seed is a reference to your child or your offspring, or if the seed represents a principle of production, which means to sow a seed into the ministry, or seeding hard work and persistence, or even the seed of loving on somebody. All of us have a seed that we can sow. And what the enemy miscalculated, help me Holy Ghost, what the enemy miscalculated is that when he threw dirt on me, he was essentially giving me the soil that I needed for my seed. I'll be quiet, I'm trying to stay in my seat. I said, what the enemy miscalculated is that when he threw dirt on me, he was essentially giving me the soil that I needed for my seed. If he only knew that when he tried to bury me, he was really just planting me. When he tried to kill me, he was really building me. He had no clue that the soil is what I needed to get on my seed. And because when the soil got on the seed, we began this process of germination. And what was germination? That's when the seed begins to shift into something much bigger. An apple tree which has multiple apples has been planted by a seed. And so when the soil gets on the seed, something happens. When the seed, it begins to grow and get bigger. When soil lands on the seed, something begins to develop. It begins to develop into what it was destined to be. Look at somebody said, "No dirt on me, baby. You just helping me plant my seed."
You preaching already.
The shift is in the seed. Stop playing. That's what's messing me up right there. What's messing me up? I'm trying to teach you. Got me preaching. The shift is in the seed. Watch this. According to the text, Genesis chapter 26, verse 1, the text says, there was a famine in the land.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Help us today.
Did you read the text already? The text said that when he sowed in their land. But now the text wants us to know that there was also a famine in the land. Wow. Okay. I get it. There was a famine in the land, and as bad as the famine during the time of Abraham. This is verse 1. And Isaac went down to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, in Gerar. God appeared to him and said, "Don't go to Egypt." He said, "Stay where you are. Stay here in this land, and I will bless you." So I need you to understand that a famine was not to be taken lightly. Matter of fact, God would even use famines as a means of divine discipline. So when if God used a famine, then you know that the famine is real. A famine is not something you cut. Folk would die because of a famine. A land would shrivel up because of a famine. If God used a famine, then the famine was a bad mojo.
Yeah, you preaching.
So the text lets us know that there was a famine in the land, and a famine was symbolic for societal suffering. And so here they are in this famine, and God tells Isaac, he says, "Stay here in this land, in this famine place, because if you stay here, I'll bless you."
Yeah.
Might I suggest to you that I believe God is saying the same thing to us today. We may not be experiencing the kind of famine that they experienced, but what we're seeing is a famine nonetheless. What do you mean, Reverend? If a famine suggests a lack of, I believe that our society is suffering from a moral or ethical famine. I believe that what we're seeing now is what I identify as a spiritual famine. There is a lack of godliness in our culture. Families are falling apart due to the famine of values and oneness. The lack of unity exists in families, and we rather, instead of having black families, we go to Black Friday.
Come on, let's do it.
Because we value stuff more than people.
Right.
Help us.
So he's saying there is a famine, and I want you to stay in the famine. We might not be suffering from a lack of food, but I believe that we are suffering from a lack of faith. No matter how bad it looks right now, I just hear God. I hear God saying, I hear him using Sam Smith's song. He says, "Stay with me."
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, y'all so saved, y'all don't know what "stay with me" is. I hear God saying, listen, I hear him saying, "Stay with me," because here's what happens. As soon as stuff looks bad, you run off.
Yeah.
As soon as people on your job don't love you like they did in the honeymoon phase, you ready to quit and go do something else. I hear God saying, just stay with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here's the first principle. I'm moving. Here's the first principle. If the shift is in the seed, then we must be intentional, watch this, in sowing the seeds of obedience.
Help us today.
Sowing the seeds of obedience. What do you mean sowing the seeds of obedience? You remember when Jesus was at the wedding at Cana and him and his boys was just hanging out. He wasn't even the officiant. He was just kicking it at the party. And as soon as they ran out of wine, his mama shows up and said, listen, they out of wine. He said, Mama, what they got to do with me? But watch this. He is fully God and fully human. And mama didn't even rationalize with him. She just said, okay, cool. Hey, y'all, go do what he says do. Here's the first thing of obedience. Jesus just did what his mama told him to do. I just blessed somebody. Let me talk to my young people. I always try to be an advocate for my young people, but let me hurry up and let you know, sometimes you can't debate with mom and daddy. Just do what they said do. Parents don't clap because you're going to make them miss it. See, it's something that the scripture tells us to honor our father and mother. Watch this, so that my days will be long. It benefits you if you honor me.
Come on, Westbrook.
It benefits you. It benefits you if what they say you honor. Watch this. The scripture just say honor a good father. Honor a present father. Come on, somebody.
Come on.
It says honor your father. So even if your father is the deadbeat father, he says honor.
Right.
So that your days.
Preaching now.
So that your days, not so you can let him off the hook. Oh, maybe I just want to die at 13, but I believe what the Bible says. So that your day, I don't know about you, but I got stuff I want to live to see. I got stuff I want to live to do. And so if honoring him is the key to get to where I got to go, I'm going to honor him because that's a seed of obedience.
You preaching.
Seed of obedience. In the same way, we have to make sure that when the Lord leads us or prompts us or specifically tells us what to do, we have to fully obey. I know that sounds simple, but the truth of the matter is many of us want God to be our Savior, but we trip on him being our Lord. Save me from hell, but don't tell me what to do.
My God.
Okay, I hit the spot. I'll leave it alone. Somebody says seeds of obedience. Okay, I heard somebody say stay right there. I recognize your voice. Seeds of obedience. Can I bless you real quick? See, sometimes you have to submit to folk that you might be older than.
Come on, Westbrook. Come on.
By show of hands, how many of us believe in favor? That's every hand. So don't you believe sometimes God might favor somebody who is younger than you? And puts them in a position that's over you?
Yeah.
And so listen, our obedience can't be predicated on how old we are.
There you go.
Sometimes I just gotta obey. Listen, I'm in a situation even right now where I feel like my boss can't really tell me nothing, but because I honor her leadership. My wife will tell you, we have many conversations. I'm listening to my boss. I'm like, this don't make a lick of sense. However, because you have a position over me, and I need to see obedience because there are people under me that I need to make sure they honor what I have to say. So I just can't tell you to obey me, and I don't obey nobody. Look at somebody and say, you better learn to honor folk. The seed of obedience. Because sometimes your age ain't got nothing to do with it. It's how often you consume God. It's how much you consume of God. And if you spend a whole lot of time in his presence, you might start looking and acting like him as opposed to somebody who's been saved for a long time but just come to church. Okay. Verse 6. Somebody says seeds of obedience. So Isaac stayed put in Gerar. Not only do we have this principle of the seeds of obedience, can I suggest to you that it's important that we practice sowing the seeds of faith. Say that with me, seeds of faith.
Seeds of faith.
The shift is in your seeds, seeds of faith. The text says, and he what? Stayed. Oh, okay. That's what I ain't know it. Text says, and he stayed. Come on, let's sound like a mass choir. And he stayed. In other words, he decided to put all of his trust in God. Did you catch that? He decided to put all of his trust in God. That's critical. Why? Because historically speaking, in a famine, people would tend to migrate to Egypt. That's historically speaking. Whenever there was a famine, they would get up and migrate to Egypt because they found relief in Egypt. But something happened. God simply told Isaac to stay put, and Isaac made the decision to stay. Understand that it's one thing to receive Jesus as the Savior, but it's something different to receive him as the Lord. In other words, it's one thing to find him, but it's another thing to follow him. I'm reminded of the rich young ruler who saw Jesus on the roadside one day, and he said, "Now let me follow you." And he said, "Okay, you can follow me, but I need you to do something first." He said, "I need you to honor your father and mother. I need you to make sure you do this, that, and the third." All this stuff, I'm paraphrasing. Go and do. He said, "Well, cool, Jesus. That ain't no big problem. I've been doing this stuff since I was a kid. I've been doing it all my life." He said, "All right, check this. Go take all your stuff that you have," because he was rich. "Take everything you have, sell it to the poor, then come follow me." The Bible says that he walked away grieved because of what he had heard. See, to sow seeds of faith, watch this, sometimes you have to, this is a word that y'all ain't gonna like. Somebody says sacrifice. Sacrifice. What does it mean to sacrifice? Sacrifice means sometimes you got to be willing to give up some stuff. You got to be willing to surrender some stuff for the benefit of something else. Sacrifice ain't always easy. That's why the Bible tells us that sometimes we got to give God a sacrifice of praise. What does that mean? That means even when you come in with your attitude, you got enough spirit in you to check your attitude at the door, because your attitude should not trump your praise. So in other words, even when you don't really feel like it, sacrifice means you give God whatever you got because God deserves it.
Yes, he does.
Sacrifice. There was a man who was caught in the storm with his wife, and it wasn't just a regular storm, Landers. There was a hailstorm. And this hail wasn't the kind of hail that hits you when they don't do nothing, the little chips. No, this hailstorm was so big that the hail looked like the size of baseball. And so it began to come down harder and harder, and he realized, he's with his wife, and he realized that if he doesn't cover his wife, she will be severely hurt. So the man he begins to wrap himself around his wife so that the hailstorms, which was coming harder and harder, would not hit her but hit him. And so as he began to cover his wife, and he was trying to take her to a place of cover, all the hailstorms that was hitting him started begin to weaken him, and he began to collapse, but he collapsed still covering his wife. And as the hail kept hitting him, dog, watch this, blood started streaming from his face, and cuts started landing on his body. Sores began to well up because of the covering that he was going. So the hailstorm would not hit her, but hit him. And so after they survived the storm, they asked the wife, "Ma'am, can you share with us your experience about the hailstorm?" She says, "This, I can surely share this." She says, "But every time I look at my husband, when I see the scars, I'm reminded of the sacrifice." Don't play that, I won't have no church. Every time I look at the cuts, every time I think about the blood, every time I wish I had just one church folk who can understand that when you think about the goodness of Jesus and the sacrifice he made for you, somebody says, my soul cries out. I'm thinking, see, sometimes watch it, it ain't even about what the praise team is singing for me. It ain't about a word that's coming. When I begin to think of the sacrifice, so you can't think and not think. You can't think of his goodness and not thank him for his goodness. Is there anybody here? Let's take 10 seconds to begin to think of the goodness of God and the sacrifice. And now you give God a sacrifice of praise. Matter of fact, I need all y'all quiet folks to give God a sacrifice of praise. When I think, I begin to thank because I remember the sacrifice. Every time we take communion, we honor God for his sacrifice.